Alright guys, and here is the oracle card reveal for this month's full moon and the lunar eclipse in Pisces, which is happening today. I also went ahead and pulled 3 tarot cards to go along with each oracle card here. So I will be doing expanding on each of the energies. So we'll start with card number 1. Hi Bella. Also, if you did not participate in the poll, that doesn't matter. If you see this video around this time and feel so called to choose a card, go ahead and choose a card 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I will reveal the messages behind each card. Okay, so card number 1, we have Awen here. The words underneath are gift, divine inspiration, and awakening. So I pulled 3 tarot cards, like I said. This was under the Isle Light rock, by the way. And I don't usually pull tarot cards for these. This is the first time I'm doing that. And I just want to say that the Ten of Swords card flew out while I was shuffling. I know I hear a lot of other tarot readers say when that happens, and it definitely felt like it belonged with this energy. So in addition to the Awen card, which is a card of spiritual awakening, it's a card of developing your spiritual gifts. So at this time, you know, we are at a time, the overall message is that you're at a time of divine inspiration, feeling inspired to do better in your life, whether spiritually, physically, mentally, or emotionally. You know, there's changes taking place, but with the Ten of Swords here, it's like we've reached a breaking point, you know, and we have no other choice but to move forward differently, because we have more of a desire to change. Then it's more appealing to change than it is to go back to the comfortable patterns that we're used to. With the Page of Swords reversed here, that can symbolize holding back from perhaps expressing our truth. You know, maybe we've felt that we have these gifts, or we have these nudges, or these awakenings, or these calls, and we've been holding back because maybe it feels crazy, or maybe, you know, for one reason or another. But eventually we've reached this point, as I said, with the Ten of Swords, where we just can't take it anymore. Something needs to change. So the good thing about the Ten of Swords card, though, is that there will be no more pain. This is like the climax of the pain, if you will. And that going forward, there will be no more pain from the source that's been causing it. And then we have the Five of Pentacles reversed here too. And this card also symbolizes loss, whether it's a loss of a job. The Pentacles symbolize money and wealth. So whether it's a loss of a job, whether it's loss of finances, something that has really taken a toll on us, you know, where we've perhaps beaten ourselves up about, and we've had this intuitive nudge, you know, we've known this truth inside our soul, but we've really been holding it back. We've really not been expressing it. We've been in denial, perhaps, with ourselves. But we've gotten to this point where we just can't take it anymore. You know, this guy is stabbed in the back 10 times, like, and he's practically dead, you know, so we can't continue down this path. So we have no choice but to change. But the beautiful part of the message is that on the other side of this change, we are coming into gifts of ours, whether they're skills or talents or spiritual gifts. You know, we are awakening to a new level of consciousness, awakening to a transformation that's been dormant within us and is now having the space to fully emerge, to fully blossom, and we are feeling inspired once again after all this. So this was the card number 1, and these are the expanded tarot cards on this. So if you chose this deck, this is the message for you. And on to card number 2. Okay, card number 2 here was the Yule Singer, which symbolizes rebirth, feasting, and joy. You know, it's like Christmas time and seasonal, well, not necessarily seasonal, but just excitement and a happy time, you know, celebrations. This was under the black tourmaline stone, and the 3 cards that I pulled along with this card are the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Seven of Cups reversed. So the Seven of Cups reversed, I'll start with this one. This generally symbolizes that we have a lot of choices in front of us. He's looking at all these cups and he's like, which one do I choose? And that perhaps we are feeling overwhelmed by these choices, but we are feeling called by our inner guidance rather than relying on external sources or people or society. to make these decisions for us. We are trusting ourselves to make this decision, or we are being guided to trust ourselves to make a decision that needs to be made. And in the making of this decision, we will be courageous. We will lead us in the right direction. It will lead us into alignment with where we are meant to go. This card symbolizes willpower, encouragement that you will choose the right path. And to take focused action towards that goal, and continue to listen to that inner guidance, whether it's spirit guides or intuition, and move forward on that path in an empowered state. Because as we move forward on that path, as we move forward, whether it may feel risky, whether it may feel scary, as long as we are following what our soul is calling us to do, it will lead to abundance. And it will lead to a time of celebration. It will lead to a time where we can spoil ourselves, where we can enjoy the luxuries that life has to offer at a time. It doesn't mean that everything is finished, but that we have reached a point, we are reaping the rewards, the fruits of our labor, essentially. We are surrounded by abundance, and we should take this time to be proud of ourselves and enjoy the abundance that is around us. And there, the overall message being the Yule Singer with rebirth, feasting, and joy. So through the choices that we've made and listening to our own inner guidance and taking the right path that is aligned for us and accruing this abundance, building it whether quickly or slowly, we can finally take this time to feast and enjoy ourselves, enjoy the company of others, and enjoy the self-trust that we have developed in knowing we've made the right decision. So this was card number 2 for everyone that chose that. And this was the black tourmaline, so now on to card number 3. Okay, and card number 3 here was the shapeshifter, which symbolizes transformation, primal wisdom, and instinct. The 3 cards that I pulled for this one are the Queen of Swords, oh, hello Bella, the Temperance card reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like, I didn't intend to do this, but I feel the way that these have been going is like this is the beginning of the energy, and then it leads here, and then this is like the final overall message. So I'm going to start with the Knight of Pentacles reversed again. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed basically tells us that we are at a point that we're realizing what we've been doing isn't working. We need to go about our path, whatever that path is, whether it's, to find a new relationship, to find a new job, to just find our own self-direction. Whatever we've been doing to reach our goal has not been working. And this card is a reminder, or really a message of going on a journey of improvement. A journey of improvement that will eventually, ultimately lead to our success. Then that takes us to the Temperance card reversed, and this card, when it's reversed position, symbolizes realignment, restoring balance between us. This is a very androgynous looking character, so it also symbolizes balance, and that something in our lives has been creating stress. Most likely this understanding, this realization that what we've been doing isn't working, and that we need to restore balance, we need to find more discipline, we need to just realign our actions with our goals. And then the Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Swords is all about intellect and unbiased judgment, using our mind and intellect over our emotions, so making a more logical decision based on a more emotional decision. So we've probably reached a point during this journey using our logic and seeing how things, observing what's around us, seeing how things are not working for us, and realizing that, okay, I need to find what is not working. Well, actually, I see what is not working, and I need to find what is working, or what will work for me, and not make an emotional decision, but rather one based on our intellect. And ultimately, this will all lead, the overall message will lead to this intense transformation for us, this beautiful transformation. It can be intense, but intensity isn't necessarily a bad thing. This beautiful transformation that will get us to the point that we want to be on, that will help us to achieve our goals. So this was card number 3, the Labradorite here, the Shapeshifter, and these are the cards. So now on to card number 4. And last but not least, we have the card number 4, which is Frigga, which the words underneath are readiness, bounty and plenty. And this was the card with the stone agate. And the 3 cards that I pulled with this one are the 4 of Cups reversed, the World reversed, and the 4 of Wands upright. So now with this one, what I was taking this to mean is that there's been something that I feel like all of these cards sort of have a similar theme, and with subtle nuances. And with this one, with the 4 of Wands here, we have everything we need around us. You know, we have friends that love us, family that loves us. We are balanced with the 4 posts. You know, we are dancing in celebration because we have this solid foundation. We have everything we need to be successful. But with the World reversed and the 4 of Cups reversed here, it tells me that there's some sort of delay, whether we are standing in our own way. Perhaps right now we are wanting to isolate more, you know, to be alone, to not rely on others. We are wanting to isolate, but we ultimately shouldn't, because the overall message with this one is that we are ready. You know, we are ready to take that next step. There's everything that we need is around us, and perhaps we've been getting in our own head with thoughts and feelings, you know, about, or self-doubts, any insecurities, any anxieties that may be holding us back are all in our head. You know, they're all delusions, essentially. Because if we look around, what we have around us, or what is around us, is everything that we need. And this time won't last forever. You know, the time where everything is balanced, everything is exactly how it should be for us to succeed, the only thing that we need to do is to get out of our own way. And when we do that, we will see that this is a grand opportunity for us to act on what has been calling us, you know, what has been delayed. So perhaps sensing where these delays are taking place, and not to be afraid of any challenges that may pop up, you know, not to overthink whether this is, again, a relationship, a job, a creative project, whatever it may be. Not to fear the challenges, not to fear the what ifs, you know, and not to be afraid to ask for help, to rely on other people, because those other people are around us and they're ready to help us, they're ready to celebrate with us. And we have everything that we need to be successful. We just have to take that next step. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comments. If you like the tarot cards that I've pulled along with the oracle cards, I will do that more often. I felt called to do it especially tonight. So, as always, guys, stay kind, stay curious, and until the next oracle card reading, I hope everyone is surviving this full moon. Till next time, bye-bye.